Welcome in, everyone, to more Ticket to Ride, the mega expansion here on the Sorcerer Network. All right. This is actually kind of a weird set of opening tickets because I've got these two really nice West Coast routes. And then, I've got two East Coast routes and then a middle route. I like these two West Coast routes more than I like the two East Coast routes, and then Denver to St. Louis will just be there. So let's just do that. All right. Thing I would like to prioritize is getting into Vegas, getting out to Phoenix. I'm not as worried about Denver to Kansas City, just because they are double routes. Gives me more time to recover if necessary. Ideally what I'd like to do is go Seattle to Portland, Portland to Salt Lake, and then wind through Vegas and Los Angeles. But we'll see. We shall see what the cards give us. Okay. Okay, what do I want? I want that, and I want that. All right. Let's see what my opponents do. All right, so he grabs Houston to New Orleans right away. I'm going to immediately grab Vegas to Los Angeles. I'm just not going to play around at all. Yeah, I'm just not playing around with this. Everyone else is drawing staking their claim to things. I'm staking my claim to this is where I'm at. I also am going to want to prioritize orange now, because I would love to get Vegas to Salt Lake and just cut anyone off. So if we see any orange, blue as well is what we're looking for. I guess red we're kind of looking for. And then we're just going to grab something off the top. Yeah. Because what I like about getting into Salt Lake is then instead of having to get up to Denver from Phoenix, I can just go this way. All right, well, I'll happily take a blue, and then I'll happily take a red as well. It's just going to be easier than trying to get 5 white or go all the rigmarole around this way. It just would be much simpler. Also, that hooks up Salt Lake, which is not a bad thing to hook up. Okay, he takes the red, which is okay. All right, we just take stuff off the top. Would really like to see more orange and more blue. However, does seem like blue and purple are more East Coasters. All right, happily take the orange here. And then one off the top. Ooh, that's very nice. I like that. So next turn we'll grab Vegas to Salt Lake. I'm into that. Even if there's a blue, we're grabbing Vegas to Salt Lake. I'm committing to it right now. Let's just do that. All right. That's great. So now blue is really what we're looking for, and then the rest of this stuff as well. So I guess pink I probably should have been grabbing to get KC to St. Louis, because I'm gonna want to use the pink side because I'm not gonna want to have to get more blue. And I guess black alternatively would not be the worst thing in the world, but I would love if all this blue stayed. That would be really great. I'm into that too. Well, poop to you, blue. Okay, well, I mean, black is fine and this pink is fine. Because if we can just, get into Denver here, this is actually, outside of not seeing a lot of blue, this is a pretty nice draw. So far. Yeah, don't love that you're taking all that blue. I will happily take this red, and then I'll happily take this blue as well. I am going to do something. Okay, that's good news for us on the grounds of the Portland to Salt Lake seems pretty intact. Like blue is clearly just trying to get down to Miami. We have not seen where red is playing, which is always a bit of a concern, but not anything that I think is like, oh no. Okay, and means he probably leaves that blue alone. That is wonderful, and then we'll just grab one off the top. All right. Okay, so now purple wants blue. Probably to go Chicago to Omaha? Maybe? Might think about grabbing some wilds here. I don't love that plan, but I also don't hate it. We're going to grab another couple off the top. All right, so there's one wild that we get off the top, so we keep the card. We keep pace on the cards. Okay, it looks like blue's headed south, which is nice. Okay, so red goes up in here. All right. I am going to spend a turn to grab a wild. I still do need another black, but I feel like I can wait until I see it here. Okay, so I'm going to grab this. I want that. Hands down. Yes, please. And then next turn, I'm going to grab Los Angeles to Phoenix, because that's a pretty popular route. I'm not as worried about Seattle to Portland right now, because no one seems to be in that area. Everyone seems to be over here. The good news about this is that we have pretty free reign of the West Coast right now. Meaning that if we draw things that need to connect into the East Coast, going to be rather challenging. Like, pretty much not going to draw a Pittsburgh route at this point. New York is going to be difficult to get into, but really, the rest of this, not too bad. I really need to see a black. Okay, so that's the first West Coast route that gets played. Purple really looks like they spread themselves very thin in terms of like how many corners of the map they need to get to. And I'm just not going to play around. I'm just going to get up into Seattle in case anybody draws up into there. All right. I would love if that black would stay. Because then that would solidify all of the things I need. All right. Well, poop to you, blue. So I'm going to grab the pink here. So I get the pink side. And then if there's a wild, I probably grab the wild and just say, so be it. So be it. I want to make sure that I get Denver to St. Louis. And then that completes my tickets. And so now I feel more comfortable drawing. All right. So purple really is a... okay, so red is just going right down Broadway here, which is fine. That is a perfectly fine route. All right, let's do this thing. Let's draw some destination tickets. All right, what do I think about Vancouver to Santa Fe? I love it. What do I think about Denver to El Paso? I love that. What do I think about Helena to Los Angeles? We love it. What do I think about Sault Ste. Marie to Nashville? Hate it. Okay. So probably looking to go up to Helena with green and then really just come straight down here and then grab a 3 here. But first... just with any more draws that are coming, let's just get up to Vancouver. We're just gonna get up there. And now we're just looking for stuff. Green, yes, and then the rest we're just looking for stuff. So, yeah, let's just grab stuff off the top. We're just collecting colors right now. That's all we want. But also green. So, did purple just have Calgary to Salt Lake? Just as a random ticket? I mean, I respect it. I mean, you know. Okay, just keeps one. That's good to see. That means kind of missed. Ooh, there's a green. Come on, blue. You've been taking my stuff. Okay, great. You've been taking my stuff all game. And now you're not going to do it. All right, might consider a wild here to complete that Helena to Denver. Because if I don't get that, Helena is apparently the place to be. All right, so yeah, we're going to grab that. Because grabbing Helena to Denver is going to be what we really, really want to do. I'm going to hope that red doesn't need to get in there, and I'm going to hope blue seems to be on this side of the map, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, so let's do that. That's great. There's Helena to Los Angeles. And then I'm going to grab Denver to Santa Fe as well with my 2 orange. And then I might draw again, to be honest with you. I'm going to be close to the rest of this. Well, maybe not. Maybe that's a little bit aggressive. I'm really choking people out of Denver, though. Okay, I am going to grab a pair here. Because if I get Denver to El Paso, and I then draw, what that does is that does leave it open where either one, Santa Fe to Phoenix or El Paso to Phoenix, completes the route. And I do want to be careful with how quickly my opponents are playing. All right, so there's Vancouver to Santa Fe. Oh, why did I think I needed to connect this up? I can just go down this way. Why did I don't know why I thought that. Okay, anyway, I'm drawing. What do I think about Calgary to Phoenix? I love it. What do I think about San Francisco to Atlanta? Hate it. Definitely not doing that. And we're definitely not doing that. Okay, we'll just keep it a 1. That's fine. 13-point route. Very nice. Okay. This is, okay, very, very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, I'm going to hope these 2 black stay. Well, they will. At what point, okay, yeah, worried about red kind of like ending this thing. I mean, not with the cards on board, but single-digit trains, you kind of got to watch. So now we are to the point where we are not drawing destination tickets unless we have already completed all of the tickets. So I'm going to grab Vancouver to Calgary here. That is the route that, to me, that is most at risk. Getting down to El Paso, not so much at risk, in my opinion. All right, so far everyone keeping one destination is really nice. And what I want people to do is get greedy. All right, red seems to not be wanting to draw. Red seems to think that what they have is A-okay. So we're going to play with the 3 black there. There's Calgary to Phoenix, and then we'll grab Santa Fe to El Paso next turn. And then we'll make a decision. Because the middle of the map now is getting rather populated. And so, I mean, at what point do I just say, I don't know. Okay, so red chooses destination tickets. Interesting. I mean, red is very well connected in, but still only gets one. All right, I think I'm going to draw a little bit here. Like, get in a position where I can kind of, get out of this game. But also if I do end up drawing more destination tickets, but red is just so close to being out. Like, I know they're choosing destination tickets right now, but they're just so close to being out that it just makes me really nervous to draw more. Now, the one thing that I don't have is, like, the big route. But as of right now, I'm probably not going to hit that. I mean, I suppose I could hit Los Angeles to Chicago at this point. But... okay, just gets one. All right. I'm just going to grab Chicago. Just... because I can. I mean, what do I think? Do I think that I need to... Blue doesn't worry me. Blue and their amount of tickets doesn't worry me. I think blue and I are in very similar positions. And I'm just going to hope that my tickets are better. Okay, but they're drawing now. I don't think I don't think I'm good enough if I don't have a bonus. Okay, well that's lucky. I really wish Los Angeles to New York was something I could do, but definitely not. So yeah, definitely we're just gonna keep the one. We're not doing anything else. Okay. So now it's just how lucky do I think that I can be? I don't think I draw immediately again. Kind of what that last draw showed is you got to be careful at this point of the game. And especially with blue kind of lurking about with now drawing and being in a position where maybe they could go out, that's a little frightening to me. Whereas what we could do here is we could be in a position... and I think this is what we do, depending on what red does here. Because red is clearly looking for something if they're still drawing. Okay, now they're playing. Yeah, no. We don't. We just hang out here. So let's play 3, and then we'll just pick a pair to play at some point to trigger the final. Unless red triggers it, which I'm assuming they will. No, he goes destination tickets. So now we're absolutely. I think that's a perfect play there. Keeps 2, so that's good and bad. Hopefully he bit off more than he could chew. Yeah. Love this. What do I think? What's the route that I like the most to kind of try to screw with people? I think we just grab this route. There's not really a great one, and maybe this screws with red and blue. So I'm hoping that purple missed, and I'm hoping that red needed another 2 more turns, and so did blue. That's what I'm hoping. But we shall see. Okay. I stand by this decision. I think that last ticket run showed that there are a lot of tickets out there that just are not able to be done. And like Pittsburgh, the only way to get in there, I don't have enough trains. New York is impossible to get in. Like the East Coast was jammed up to where there's no way. Purple may have rage quit. Not sure. But based on how many cards they had versus how many trains they had, and when they started playing, they probably are like one off of something. and needed like 2 more turns or something like that, and missed. But I'm going to just, if we have to kick them, we have to kick them, and then I'd like to see what they had, and then to me that doesn't put any bearing on the game here. Don't do this if you're playing online. I've had plenty of times where I've missed it by 1, and you just stick in the game for an extra how many seconds, and yes, I would like to confirm this. So, all right, here we go. We're gonna expel. So now we'll just, wait it out, and okay, yes, great. I don't care. All right, great. And then, as every fiber in my being wants to draw more tickets, but I'm not doing it. All right, so this is me. So I complete 8 tickets. Let's see how well I read how this game was going. I think the interesting thing is I think red is the only player with a big, long ticket. I think everyone else kind of has what I have. All right, well, purple completed all their tickets. I don't know why purple just decided to jet out. Okay, so red misses one of them. But yeah, there's the 20-point route. But then I'm interested to see what else they had. Okay, all right. Oh, he had Portland and Nashville too. Ooh. Okay, so I am going to be within 15 points. However, I am not going to get the bonus because blue got all 10 of those tickets. And probably that's probably enough to outpace me. So what I was counting on is that blue had missed on something, and that didn't happen. Really, really close game. That's a really, really close game there. So, we take a solid third place. But really what happened is I stopped drawing because I was like, all right, everyone else is drawing, and probably that means they've missed something. And so maybe I can sneak in there with the bonus. But I correctly read that without the bonus, I was screwed. Now, I would have also been screwed because red had longest train, and I would not have been able to beat that. So I maybe should have been a little bit more aggressive in drawing tickets, but that is such a risky game to play. And I find that 75% of the time, you don't need to. You can just draw and go from there. Awesome. Hey, if you're enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button and like and comment and all that jazz. And we will see you next time.